A word for our listeners. Season 2 of Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1930s and 40s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It's not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep, a Nerds Domain gaming podcast. Join us each week as our commandos uncover the corruption of the mythos in World War II. Starring Johnny Brown, Ed Maudlin, Chris Dunn, and Matt Quiett, with John Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed Nazi cultists await you just beyond this music. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm Matt, and I'm here with John.
Hello.
And Cullen.
That's me.
Ed Word.
Hi.
Who says terrible things.
I do not.
It could jam. Oh, you could roll a critical failure. It could jam.
Why do you hate success?
Okay, actually, that was pretty
At
terrible.
least it wasn't racist this time.
Oh my God!
This time.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. We're gonna have to cut that part out because that might have
ear
just.
busting.
Yeah.
That's
That's okay.
Oh, did I peek it?
Oh, you more than peaked it.
Okay.
You out-peaked it.
Okay.
You went
should
to the
I,
outer
should I have
peaks.
made him roll 20 times to see if one of them jammed?
One time for each bullet.
I'm just
No, it's actually
I
the
know.
rules say that you roll once to see if it hits, and then a d whatever to see how many hit.
Yeah.
And Rob, the last guy. Hey, Rob.
Hello.
the last guy.
Well, I mean,
The other one.
and the rest.
Here on Matt's aisle.
Yeah, Matt's almost dead. So let's get back into the game.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Hopefully Matt will live. The doors are opening.
Yep.
I still think pushing and holding the door close buttons.
I'm not sure if they had that, but
No, they
Occupied. Occupied.
I saw a picture online the other day of the inside of an elevator panel, and the closed door button had fallen off. It was literally a sticker.
Wow. So what's going on? Tell us about
All
this
right.
elevator.
So the elevator door opens up, squeegees off some of the blood and gore.
Sure. I'm just thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the heat of the moment, it wasn't really a thing, but sanity check for being in a murder box.
Hey, I don't have to make
Appropriate.
that.
Oh, what do I roll for that?
Just your D100s, your D2D10, and you want to roll under.
Your
Right.
current sanity.
Yeah, which
Understood.
is
69.
69, yes. Oh, yes.
Slowly.
30.
Got it.
Yep.
All right.
I'm sorry. I just had blood in an elevator. Shooting it up while I'm going down.
Wow.
Well, they did. I'm sure they did a lot of shooting up in elevators.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right.
So,
All right,
tell us about this.
Yeah, so mark off one because you're going to lose one.
No matter what. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you did Inglorious Bastard at the end of that round,
it's
that
kinda
fight.
fair.
That's right. It's the most useful I've been so far. So.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry. Which one of us is down? Did you
He
take
said-
any damage?
I'm not
he
saying
did not.
I didn't.
He said it's
Okay.
the most useful he's been so
I didn't say I was
far.
more useful than you. I'm just
no,
saying.
no. I'm saying you were totally useful in that. Like you are the star of the elevator fight. I was just there to take some bullets for you. Like
I
obviously.
think you got two of them, right?
No, I got one. I got
You
one
only killed
dude.
one
you're-
guy?
It only took 3 bullets, but he finally went down.
He was strong. He was
I
on
crit
something.
on that last one and impaled and
Yeah.
did 4 whole damage. Yeah.
4? I thought it was
That
8.
was-
It was 4
No,
on
it
the
was
roll.
2.
Oh, wow.
That
And he
doubled
only
to
needed
4.
2 to die, so...
I did twice as much as
Yeah.
I needed to.
Wow, that was fun. Anyway, sorry, back to the current events. The elevator door opens, and you see...
There's just like gun smoke rolling out of the elevator.
yeah,
like
and-
doves
and-
fly out.
yeah.
like the
John Woo
like
show.
like at the beginning of Fast Times at Ridgemont High when they
Yeah.
roll out of the VW bus.
Yes.
yeah.
And your ears are ringing.
Yeah.
But you're fairly certain you're hearing a bunch of German voices yell halt Like there's a bit of chaos. You see people. You see. Like I said, you see a hallway with cells to the left and right, and there is a door at the end that is cracked open. There's a light on. You can see there's like an office in there.
Okay.
And there are several individuals with handguns pointed at you, ducking behind walls. One like they're in the cells, and then one in the office way in the back.
Okay.
And you stand there with your empty machine gun.
Yeah.
Although you do have several others you could pick up.
Right. If only one machine gun's
Only
been
one's
used.
empty, and there
There's
are
five
five
others.
other fully loaded, ready to roll machine
Okay.
guns. But you're down in front of the door, so like
I'm like on the ground.
you're on the ground
Yeah.
in front of the door. So your movement would be noticed if you went for a gun.
Okay.
How do you want to act in this situation?
Dude, you can be covered in blood and be like, "Oh, what happened?"
Yeah. What?
Wait till
How many?
Wait a minute. Bloody underwear part 2.
So I
Probably is now.
Yeah. Yeah. No crap. I am. I'm on the ground. I hear the Nazi voices.
Uh-huh.
How many Nazis are there
You
in
want
this?
to turn your head and observe, or do you want to play dead?
I'll play dead.
I mean, I'm just saying that's an option. You finished what you were doing. You could just lay down and pretend to have been killed.
Nuts.
Okay, so we are calling this maneuver a bloody underwear now, right? Where somebody plays dead and then ambushes.
Yep.
Okay.
See. Yeah. So okay.
So we got the Trojan soldier and the bloody underwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Trojan underwear.
I'm gonna play dead.
Okay.
That's when you slide
Alright.
the grenade
You're
down.
gonna
That's
play
what
dead?
that's what I'm doing.
You don't have a choice.
All right.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
All right. Matt, I would like you to give me a luck roll.
Sure. No.
Okay. Give me a sanity check.
Yes.
Okay. So in the blackness that you are experiencing of unconsciousness,
Sure.
you see the red eyes,
Oh, of course. Why not?
and they are compelling you to get up and sate the hunger that is overtaking you.
Sure.
You
Let's do it.
smell the blood.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You're gonna do that?
Why not?
Okay. So
I
you
hope this is
you-
awesome.
I think we have some Wendigo issues going on.
No, not Wendigo. The Wendigo never got his hooks in Loveridge. The vampire did though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a corpse right there, and there's fresh blood. Like it wants you to go partake, and you have because you failed your luck check, so it got to you.
Sure.
You failed your sanity check, so you
Succeeded, but sure.
or you succeeded your sanity check, so it does not overtake you.
Sure.
Had you failed, I would have just made you do this. But you have the option of taking some of that blood in, and it says that would help you, or you know that would be a good thing for you right now.
Sure.
But it's also you have your faculties about you, and you could say, "No, I'm not going to do that."
Let's do it.
You're gonna okay,
I mean, when the Germans built bigger boats, we built bigger boats.
okay,
Germans have monsters.
all right, excellent.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Lovely.
So
All
yeah,
right,
so Levon, you're laying there pretending to be dead, but
Okay.
you've got the one eye open and you're looking around, and you
Okay.
you start to see Kauri stir.
Is he gripping his pillow tight? Sorry, that's all I got. Go ahead.
And you hear the ringing in your ear is just really unfortunate, but you can hear people walking down the hallway towards you. Do you want to risk like opening your eye a bit to see what they're doing? or do you want to continue to play dead?
I'm going to continue to play dead.
Okay, so we're going to cut there
Oh, good.
and go back to the other two. Like I said, you've been forced out into the chilly spring air.
Waiting for
outside.
the elevator.
Yeah.
It's taken forever.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Do you guys want to do anything? You're taken into the main facility. You see soldiers milling about, doing their thing. You guys have the opportunity to take actions. I don't want to dictate what's happened, but it's clear he's intending to walk you over to that other facility where these two went.
Okay.
So, but if you wanted to do anything, like, struggle or, try to get out of being captured, you have that opportunity.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't
Talked.
plan with each other.
Nope, you can't.
Nope.
Yeah, the other two are
So,
not here.
oh,
So-
I'm in
Oh, yeah, you.
Yeah.
McKenzie
Well,
and I.
I mean, you could try because you could risk that you both speak English and they don't. If you wanted to try that, I mean, you might just get smacked upside the head and told to shut up. But
I'm good with just going along, see
Going
where
along, see
where
what
this
happens.
leads.
Yeah, I figured we could wait till we rejoined our compatriots before making a group effort.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
all right. So we'll cut back to the elevator.
Yeah.
Corey, you get the sense that there are living, breathing people out in that hallway,
Sure.
and you would like to go, end that situation. But first, you need to heal up some.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and roll me a D. No. Just get 6 hit points back.
Wow, that was a real nope. So question, because of how healing works. Am I healing from one specific wound for all wounds? How does that work?
Heal the last wound you took.
Okay, that will also take me into the second to last wound I took. Is that good? Or am I
What do
just
you mean by?
So I took 5 damage in that last one.
Right.
I'm going to heal one more than that, or I'm just
No,
healing that
you're
5?
going to heal that wound.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So, you drink the blood. It's not great. I don't know where these thoughts are coming from, but
Sure.
it's not the greatest taste you've ever had, but it does fill you with energy, fill you with vigor. The wounds,
So this isn't top shelf blood.
yeah, because you are drinking from a corpse.
It is
fresh corpse.
It is
very fresh corpse.
It is Boone's Farm blood.
Yeah, a very fresh corpse, but it doesn't have that-
Boxed blood.
what
Boxed blood.
box blood. Yeah, it's,
Yes, Franzia blood.
yeah. But you are free to act right now, and your muscles feel refreshed, tight, like you are good to go.
How many people are coming down the hall?
4.
And there's a machine gun next to me,
Yes,
and they're all Nazis, I assume.
as far as you can tell.
Can I catch them all in a cone?
Yes.
I'm gonna unload the machine gun.
Okay.
So 20 bullets. It's 100. It's gonna put me at 100, and that is not the right weapon. 180.
Okay. Did you jam?
I am pale.
Okay.
Awesome.
So do you want me to just mow him down, or do you want me to roll actual damage?
You're going to be rolling, 20? Or you roll a d20.
9. Which was not me telling you I'm not doing it.
That was the English number 9.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would, in effect, be rolling 9 d10 at this point?
Yes.
And
That I can disperse as I
disperse
see fit.
as you see fit.
So
among
like all
4
of them are going to
people.
take 2,
Two.
and then one of them is going to take an extra.
Yeah. So no, that you've effectively mowed them down.
Okay.
Your vision is not clear anymore.
Okay.
It is. There's a red cloud in front of your vision.
Okay.
Just wipe out the blood. It's in your eyes. That's all it is.
I forgot I was wearing goggles. And
Yeah.
Get the windshield wipers on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rather than seeing things clearly, you see. I guess we'll call it predator vision,
Sure.
for lack of a better term. There is a live person near your feet, roughly where your human brain remembers your ally should be, and then all around you are gray blacked out corpses, and then you see faint lines, or the faint details of the building.
Okay.
Again, like some weird lizard part of your brain says, Levon is alive, the other bodies are dead, this is a wall. Down the hallway, there's still one body clinging to life. It's the light inside of it, or the heat inside of it, is faint and failing. And you really have the urge to either tackle Levon or that guy down at the end of the hallway.
Which one? I will
Give
drop.
me a sanity check.
Sure.
'Cause
Yes.
you hesitated.
I failed.
Tackle Levon.
I would like to not do that.
You would like to not do that.
Yes. I would like to drop the gun I have, pick up a different gun, and head down the hallway towards the other guy. That was my hesitation. Was do I
Okay.
go unarmed or not? Not should I eat Levon or not? That was never the question.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Italians are going to be like really heavy, and I don't really like
Garlicky.
It's a lot of work I'm doing here.
All
Like,
right,
lots
give
of
me
Are
a-
you Northern Italian or Southern Italian?
Give me another sanity check.
Whichever one's better.
A lot of tomatoes, or
One.
a lot of like
One? Okay.
citrus. And
Yeah, so you definitely have the urge
Left tomato.
to just glom onto Levon and take his life for your own. But at the last moment, you struggle past that.
Okay, so I probably like stand up and start walking and like lean over.
Yeah, you stand
Uh,
up and you just.
And I'm
yeah.
like,
Oh, the cat. Jesus. Sorry, just suddenly there was something rubbing on my leg, and
Sorry.
Levon
Yeah.
really wants to live.
yeah,
That's right. What is it going to take to get me out of this elevator
yeah.
today?
So Levon, at this point, you've seen, he's come up the lower part of Loveridge's face, covered in blood that doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense unless he bit through his tongue,
Mm-hmm.
going when he got shot, and he's looking at you like a man who's not eaten in a week. And he starts to lean down, but then stops himself. What do you do?
He doesn't have his gun or anything at this point, or no or yes.
Probably.
Or he just
not.
mowed down the hallway,
Okay, so it's- okay,
stood
okay.
up. Yeah,
Okay, so
so,
he's-
you've
he's
thrown
holding-
it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So he's just.
Yeah.
I just, what the hell's going on, man? That's what I don't know what else to do. Just
Okay.
so I see this guy that I know, but now he's got like a bloodlust in his eyes. Like, what are you doing?
Hold the elevator. I'll walk down the hallway.
Okay.
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 This elevator really is taking forever to get up here.
God, I wish they would just. Are there stairs?
Can
we can.
I'm going to go into the office.
Could you guys just torture us someplace nearby?
It's really taking forever.
So we'll cut back to you guys. When the elevator doesn't seem to come back up, they do. You do see some activity pick up, and the guy in charge orders someone to go down, head downstairs and check on what's going on, and you shortly follow thereafter. So now you're in a very narrow staircase with a few Nazis.
What is the marching order as we go down the stairs?
So you saw 2 soldiers go down in front of you.
Yeah.
Then you guys, and then the guy who captured you, and another soldier
So
from the office.
Two in
Okay.
front, the 2 of us, and
Yeah.
then 2 behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the 2 in front of us, or did they go down?
They are
and then-
hustling down the stairs, and you are allowed to leisurely walk.
Because everything about this screams leisure to me.
I s-
Have they been tied?
No, they have not been tied.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what is the staircase like? How wide is it? Are there landings?
It is not. So you go down. So you go in. You go in the door, and there's a kind of a wooden room built up, but then it starts with stonework stairs.
Okay.
Clearly, this was intended to be a cold room, wine cellar type situation so they put the stones in to maintain the colder temperature, and you feel that difference as soon as you leave the first floor. You go, or I guess you are already down. No, you're in the. Yeah, you're in the military facility now, not the mansion, not a stone cellar, but a military industrial
Bunker?
bunker, probably concrete walls. So yeah, you guys go in. You're in a concrete stairwell. Since it was created for military, it's probably a little wider. It's not quite past at the shoulder, but you could comfortably, turn to give each other room as you pass someone going the opposite direction. Hard metal stairs, so you hear the tink 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 of the guys running down in front of you, hustling down in front
Are
of
they
you.
saying hop, 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 hop?
Yeah, totally,
Hop, hop, hop,
totally.
The German version of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
So yeah, that's the situation you're in.
All right. And do the people behind us have their weapons drawn still?
The guy in charge does not, but the soldier behind him does.
Okay. And
So he's got to shoot through his commanding officer?
Nice.
Kind of, sort of. He's off to
Okay.
the side.
Okay.
So if the commander juked left for some reason, he might shoot him.
Okay.
So
it.
how far? But the soldiers are at least like half a staircase ahead of us.
Oh,
I
yeah,
assume.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So no one.
So you just go down,
Grab.
just keep
Yeah.
walking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, you come to the first floor, and there is a square metal grate and a door going into it, but it's closed. There's an electrical light and lighting your way, but it's kind of dark, and you just continue down, come to the second floor. Feel free to interrupt me if anything strikes you at any time. Come to the third floor. And
How's the light down here?
still the electrical light, except the third basement door has been pushed open.
Okay.
So you see light spilling out of that hallway. As you turn the corner and come to the landing, you can see blood all over the floor in front of the elevator.
All I wanted to hear.
And the two soldiers are like trying to doing that whole like breach a unknown situation, like they're ducking in to look, and they look back at their commander, and he orders them in.
Before they go in,
Yeah.
as they're ducking, I say we jump them. They've got our backs. They've got their backs to us.
Even though there's two guys behind you with guns,
Only one of them has.
Those are the guys we're gonna go after.
Yeah.
you go after the commander. And
Yeah,
his escort.
we come around the corner and blindside them.
Well, they're behind you. You can't come around a corner.
No, we're coming around. We see the two guys ducking down.
Yeah.
So then we.
You turn around and
As we're going through a doorway here, right?
well, there's two soldiers at the doorway about to
Okay.
enter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then
So
you're
we're not walking around a corner or anything.
you come around the corner of the
Okay.
and come down to the square landing,
Got it.
and they're 2-3 steps. They have the high ground.
Okay. Sure.
Behind you. So like they're
That only works on Mustafar.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
The two guards have their machine guns readied as they're about to go into this bloodbath, and then the two soldiers behind you are probably concerned and confused as to what the blood is.
My suggestion would be grab a sidearm from the people about to go in. They're distracted. They've got their.
The people about to go in. I'm not sure we can get close enough to them.
I mean, you're like on that landing. You could
Sure.
you
Yeah,
can
we're
tackle forward or you can tackle backwards. The forward people are looking further in and not paying any attention to you.
Right.
The people behind you,
I'm thinking as soon as the two in front of us go through the door, that's when we turn on the guys behind
Okay.
us.
okay,
Then they've sort of taken themselves out of sight.
okay. So,
Okay.
do you guys manage to indicate that that's the plan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
We have talked about hand signals. We did set up at least a rudimentary
Okay. So you want to
Jack
turn?
starts cawing.
I'll take the
one on the left.
All right.
That's exactly how that works.
So who wants to tackle the commander who does not have a gun, and who wants to tackle the soldier that does have a gun drawn?
Well, I have a 65 close combat, so I'm good tackling either.
Okay. Fine. You go after the guy with the gun.
All right.
I'll go after the commander.
Okay. So roll your close combats.
Ha 19.
Bollocks. 88.
Awesome. Yeah. So what is Jack's maneuver in this situation? What are you attempting to do?
Elbow to the throat.
Just
Ooh.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm on your side. Yeah, it's just, I'm just imagining that happening and hurt like hell.
Okay.
Do you have a damage bonus?
I wasn't sure if there was a judgmental thing
No,
there.
not at all.
Oh, that
no
poor
nose.
that poor German.
Oh.
Does Jack have?
I'm sure he has a wife and children at home who will be very
also-
worried about him.
who also
Does Jack
hate
have a
others.
damage bonus?
Damage bonus.
It's usually up by the stats. There's a little line under your strength and dex and all that stuff.
Very tough.
damage bonus. Yes, I got a 1d4 damage bonus.
So he rolls 2d4.
1d4.
No, he'll
Do
roll
you
a D3 for
Half.
punch.
Okay, so roll a
and
d6
then, and then a D4.
and a d4,
Okay.
and then the d6 will be half.
Right. So 2 and 1, so 3.
3. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to clock that guy pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' dex scores?
A 14.
10.
Okay. So yeah, so top of the rounds, so to speak, Llewellyn, you get shot at.
Yep.
His gun jams.
All right.
Oh, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yep.
So yeah, you hear the telltale click of the trigger, and then nothing happens, and he just looks utterly dumbfounded, and
A little bit of pee starts
yeah.
trickling down his leg.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is when you say something about German engineering.
yeah.
Add insult to injury.
So you guys can both make another close combat attempt.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Fit the opposite. You know, I'm just kind of doing a
Yeah.
1-2.
Boxing him back up the stairs.
Yeah, pretty
Awesome.
much. Yep.
Okay,
I'm not proud. I'm going to go for a knee to the groin.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
You
going.
wanna-
I'm going with another elbow to a soft place.
Yeah.
30 out of 65.
97.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Your hand
Alright.
clap. Your hand jams. You jam your thumb real
Yeah.
bad on the guy.
Yeah, you.
That's
you,
why I'm throwing elbows so I don't break a finger.
Yeah, you accidentally tucked your thumb into your fist
Oh,
and punched
damn
the
it.
wall. And, yeah.
okay.
No.
All right.
You just miss.
I missed, yeah.
And then Llewellyn, you get to
6 damage. Or not 6 damage.
3?
3 damage.
okay. So yeah, so they're both shocked and stunned by the events that are happening. Loveridge and Fisk.
Okay.
2 new guys have entered the hallway between you.
They're closer than the guy dying at the end, aren't they?
Kinda.
Okay, I'm gonna jump one of them and bite.
You're gonna physically assault him?
That yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to try to grab one of the other machine guns.
Okay. So you've definitely done that. Roll your close combat.
6. I am pale.
Yeah, with your teeth in his neck.
Is that a fist or a?
That's a close combat.
Oh, it's just a close combat. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, one goes down. You see Loveridge tackle this guy like it's
Like
Why
a
would-
turkey on Thanksgiving.
yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry. Wait, this is so like a goose on Christmas. We're British.
right. Yes.
Yeah. And
Like
he-
a pudding after he had the meat.
and as he's tackling the guy, he lets out this insane feral hiss, and the guy just drops under his weight, and then the other soldier is just cursing because he doesn't know how to handle this. He's probably failed a sanity check in the given the situation. Yeah.
Do I get to heal?
No.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Fair question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. So the 3 non-vampires. You guys, what do you guys want to do at this point in time?
I'm gonna keep kneeing the Nazi in the groin.
You're just gonna keep punching them out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep throwing elbows and yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep throwing punches.
Do you open fire with your machine gun on the
Yeah, I shoot at the guy that he's not attacking.
shoot the guy that he's not attacking?
Yeah.
Aim high because
Yeah.
they're on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, roll your attacks.
I did not make it.
Yes, you did.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm looking up
Yeah.
here. Sorry.
60 under
60
80.
already. Yeah.
000.
Oh, ouch! That's a big miss.
So I just dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah.
I got a 62 under 65.
All right. So you get to roll your damage again.
Need to mark that because I'm succeeding on these.
Oh yeah. If you succeed, you should mark the
Mark
box.
it. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, I have
1 damage.
Ouch.
succeeded, just not this time.
Yep, got over. So, so Commander Llewellyn's grunt is just utterly stunned by the barrage and that he caught after his gun jammed, and has not regained his footing. But the commanding officer did and attempted to strike back at you, Jack, but failed. And then I need you to roll damage. Cullen, and roll damage to see how much
9.
you drop that guy.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go to narrative. You, Llewellyn manages to knock out his soldier. The commander realizes he's now it's 2 against 1, and he's going to attempt to flee.
Okay.
Do you let him go or do you grab him?
Oh no!
You
I'm
tackle
gonna
him?
grab him.
Okay.
I'm gonna tackle him.
So the two of you both make grapple checks. You're going to get him. It's just a matter of how, if it looks pretty or not.
It looks pretty. I get a 19.
I got a 4.
Oh man.
Oh,
So you rip his arms off then?
I go full Wookiee on him.
Yeah. No, yeah. So you guys, he's trying to go, and Jack just grabs the tail of his coat and wrenches it back, and you hear him just go, oh, like you got his shirt tail in his coat, and his collar just gets him in the throat again, and he just kind of lets out and then
wedge
Llewellyn
him.
comes up and just pops him in the temple, and he crumples like a
That wasn't
Like Stone Cold Steve
Stone
Austin.
Cold. Yeah,
the stunner. the Llewellyn stunner. Whatever.
that was a impale.
yeah, yeah. You just, like I said, he just like stands upright and presents the side of his head, and you're
Yeah.
just able to pop him right in the side of the face, and he goes down hard. And then the last standing soldier in the hallway, goes down, being shot in the back by Fisk. And you guys are free to act and talk.
Am I still drinking?
No, you've killed the guy. It's gone to the point of not tasting as great, like that first mouthful. And you have snapped back to yourself. Your vision returns to normal.
Okay.
But I do need a sanity check for the fact that you're
A
a
vampire,
vampire now. Yeah,
Do I get to heal anymore?
you do not.
I'm gonna keep asking that.
Yeah.
I succeed. I'm still
Okay.
Like he doesn't get to heal with blood or just period.
Right this moment, he does not get to heal.
Okay. I don't mean period blood. That wasn't what I was going for. 'Cause what does that have to do with anything?
That didn't even occur to me. Thank you.
And this has been another episode of I Gotta Go.
Does the captain or the commanding officer Nazi, does he have our equipment, or did that get sent elsewhere?
The stuff you were wearing when you got captured
Yeah.
again it did not come down this way. No.
Okay, because I just
Um,
remembered the 4 people and
The 4 people.
That they were escorting them.
yeah, the 4 SS soldiers.
The 2 in front and 2 in back is what he meant.
Well, also there were 4 when we entered into the commander study.
Right. He left one of them
Okay.
there. The 2 of them are the people that he drained and he shot, and then the other 2 and then you took out the commander in the 3rd one just now. So you've got 4 SS guys. I lost track of how many corpses are down in the hallway before you guys all got there.
11 if you count the one in the office.
Yeah.
Well, I will strip whatever weaponry I can from the guy that I
Yeah.
knocked out.
Okay.
Unjam the gun.
Jack, I've been shot.
I noticed.
Could you see to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to roll a
Sure.
first aid?
Who has the
I mean,
highest
you-
first aid?
Yeah,
I think I do.
I
I have an
first aid, but-
85.
You
Okay, yes.
actually,
Yeah.
you both can roll because I have multiple wounds.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's not going to hurt if we succeed and get to train up a
You've got to
little.
be kidding me.
I'm just
What'd you
looking
get?
at my.
I rolled an 87
Out of what?
86.
out of 85.
Oh,
That sucks.
I got a 26 out of 31.
First aid.
Yeah, I'm
Alpha-
looking for it. It's on the
Alphabetical order.
No. Okay, it's just 30. All right.
Yeah, I got a 26 out of
I'm
31.
rolling garbage
Nice.
today.
6.
The SOE guy is pretty
so
good.
I'll roll a D3
So you got 2
for him.
successes.
So 3 and then 2. So 3 gets rid of 1 wound actually,
Nice.
and 2 gets rid of 1 wound. I still have 2 more wounds.
So what does the effect of having the wounds do exactly?
I can take healing for each wound I have.
Ah,
And also, if I go to the hospital, I can they heal individually.
okay.
Over
So you
that
have to
time.
check every time
Yeah.
for each wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I've been bandaged up decently well.
Yeah. You notice that or that the first wound that you healed isn't like it's just a flesh wound. It's like you got scratched. It's almost not worth paying attention to, but they do slap a bandage on it just because it's got fresh blood. It's like
So like a water cooler down here or something.
Just
No.
hose off somewhere.
Right.
there is a bathroom, a
Canteens?
latrine. What?
Did they have canteens on them?
No.
Okay.
There's a so down at the end of the hallway with the office there is a toilet and sink that is just fed by a reservoir above it, so it's not running water,
Okay.
but you can clean up a little bit in there.
Yeah, I'll clean up a little bit.
Okay.
And then when I'm done with that, check and see what we've got weapon-wise.
What do you guys want to do while Corey is cleaning himself up some?
I want to tell them what I saw.
Like talk to them. So he's down at the end of the hall with
Right.
the office. Do you want to talk at the
Yeah.
bloodbath?
Well, I want to tell them like, hey, we murdered 6 guys. Pretty cool.
10.
Well, I did most of it myself, not the.
Yeah, but did you eat a dude?
Well, that's what I'm saying about. That guy, the guy's washing up. I saw him eat people. What?
Do I have superhuman hearing now?
No.
All right, is this news to you guys, or?
That doesn't seem like him.
So that's.
Weird.
But
I'm not saying we're in trouble. I'm just saying, be aware it happened.
I'm just saying that's not the weirdest thing I've seen this year. I mean,
So
What have you seen?
He's literally seen other people eat people. I mean,
yeah, I mean this is not the first time I've seen it. Let's just hope we don't have to cut his head off.
okay, you seem unusually calm about it, and I'm just going to feed off that energy.
Okay,
That's
I
fine.
I think you just got to go to a zen place about this, man.
So you point to the one body in the elevator that he fed off of doesn't he just drank the blood from the wound, so it has no extraneous markings. Do you want to go examine the body in the hallway that he jumped?
Yeah, that would probably be good.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody, the three of you, give me sanity rolls.
I'm good.
25.
37.
Awesome. Everybody lose 1 sanity.
Come on.
Because this is an inhuman ripping out of the throat. Like, you've probably been on a farm, seen a coyote or a wolf attack livestock, and like that is unfortunate. But seeing it done to a human, that's gonna
By another human.
that's gonna put you on edge.
Are the bite marks I'm assuming human-like?
They're human-sized, but you've never seen a human. Well, I mean, you didn't watch him gnaw on the neck, so that's
Yeah.
why it's only 1. You're just looking at the corpse, but it looks like he ripped back into it. A normal person would have had to have like chowed down on the neck.
I like how we're deciding what a normal person would have done to this neck. That's
When I bite someone in the neck, this is what
Yes.
I do.
This is my technique. This is
Very
Yeah.
notes.
It's not a clean wound, clean
Well, but more.
two-fang bite
Yeah.
like you see in the nice vampire movies.
right.
It is a torn out throat.
Okay.
Is there a towel down there?
Yeah,
Okay. So do I have fangs now?
you do not.
So
Um,
I'm going to come back around to wherever they're at, like
Yeah.
toweling my face off, and look directly at Jack. We're going to catch eyes. I'm just going to say, there's something going on. I'm sure that he's already told you. We have to get out of here first. Then we can deal with it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, do we want to search down here a little first to figure out?
Yeah.
I mean, no sense to waste a trip.
Was there anybody in the office?
Yeah.
I assumed I would have peeked in there.
There's a guy who appears to be dead. He's rolled. His eyes are rolled back in his head, and he's bleeding out.
Okay.
So, let's say you see a faint pulse, and the blood is still flowing, but
is he like?
Oh.
Is he?
I mean, somebody could attempt to.
Oh no, I'm just going to strangle him.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that
I mean, are you still hungry?
No.
well,
Nope.
that if there's someone with a pulse down there.
Well,
maybe
there
they know-
are two guys with pulses that
Well,
you captured.
oh,
but
that's
the guy
true.
in the office.
I was just trying to figure out if we could get any information out of this guy that's weak. If he's too weak to talk, then that's one thing. But if we can get him
Well,
to talk,
He's
What-
too weak to talk.
What kind of a uniform is he in?
He's in an SS uniform,
Ranking insignia, is he
lower
higher
than the guy that brought you
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Can-
Yeah, I'll just straight strangle him.
what
Okay.
if?
I mean, you don't have to bother.
Oh,
Like,
no.
he's done in a few minutes.
You know what? There's always the off chance, and I don't need somebody behind us. He's dead.
Okay.
if this guy turns into a vampire, I'm not going to be happy.
Well,
about
why
it.
don't we let's search the office?
Yeah.
You come into the office, I'm just like, hey guys, what's going on? Just strangling him.
It's an average Tuesday.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that the guy that drinks blood. Like, I got to wash this crap off. Meanwhile, myself and Wing Commander here just covered in blood. it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. So you walk in on that, and that's that.
He's a Nazi, so
They're Nazis.
good.
Yeah, sure.
That's fine.
So do you want to search this room, which up top has been alerted to a potential problem, or do you want to get back in the hallway and go deeper into the facility?
Honestly, this seems like a pretty defensible position. Worst comes worst.
Yeah, but there's no exit.
True.
There's
Two exits. Both of them will have soldiers guarding
Two
them.
exits?
The stairs and the elevator.
Oh, I meant the office itself.
The office itself has no exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a good idea.
I think we should move.
I think that we have two options. We have the guy that brought you guys down radio up or call up and say everything's fine. We're all fine down here. How are you?
Weapons
Yep.
malfunction.
Or we book it out, or we go deeper and see what else is here.
I like the radio idea. That's my top pick.
Well, yeah, we can do that. Have them radio and then.
And we say to this guy, like, look, you're taking your own life in your hands right now. You either work with us or you're dead now.
Okay. So my question, but
I
he
don't think
was
that'll concern him.
He was knocked out, so the
Oh, well,
main
never mind.
concern. So, questioning him, I'm on board with. I'm on board with that idea. The question is, do you stay on level 3, the bloodbath, that has been alerted, or do you move right now?
How long does he wake up at all?
I mean, yeah, he's coming to, like, right quick, but you don't have time. You have to either choose to stay or choose to go.
If we go, there's no use in radioing. There's a bloodbath here. They're going to see it.
Okay.
No matter what the commander says on the
Horn.
Okay, so bone
Well, like
out.
if you get
then.
down, like if you hustle downstairs right now to the next floor, you might be able to, you could get it. Yeah, you could get him to radio the all clear until somebody comes to check on what's going on in, say, half an hour. So, but do you hang out here for that half hour, or are you going to move downstairs for the?
move down.
Yes,
Yeah.
downstairs.
Okay,
Move.
so sure. So yeah, you like slap him awake,
Sure.
and tell him to give the all clear.
Yeah.
He does so, reluctantly, but he does it. So he's as you're moving out of this hallway, he says it doesn't seem to matter what you guys do to me anyway. We're all going to die here.
Why?
If we keep going down,
What's down?
hell.
Like literal hell?
Yeah.
Cool.
How far down is hell from where we are?
It's like 3 floors.
I'm just trying to get some ideas.
The event horizon came up to the event horizon is approaching the bottom of this facility, which is 2 more floors down.
Well, then you better start talking, because otherwise that's where you were going.
So
Wait, so
Well-
is there a way to shut this off?
Also, a big question: do any of us know what an event horizon is right now?
So it's where at the horizon
Oh.
there's an event.
Yeah, you
That's
can
what
see
I
it- you can
got.
see it over there.
Yeah. It's
So-
way over there.
I know what it is, but
Okay.
does my character?
Right.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, you understand the concept of an event horizon, but
Within
since
con-
he has yet to give details,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what exactly that means.
Sure.
So he says, "May I ask the date?"
I'll give him the date as we know
Right,
it.
as you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 6 years ago, the owner of this of the house that that the 2 of you were first taken to, 3 of you. Sorry, because I forgot we forgot the Haley was with us the whole time. Oops.
They did a really good job at not getting shot. Did anyone else get hurt at all?
No.
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 I lost some sanity, but that's about it.
All right. 6 years ago, the former lord of this county or whatever, province, whatever the proper term is, found a cave, a deep cave on his land, that had some, I think this is the right word, Neolithic artifacts of pre-history man.
Old stuff.
Yeah.
Don't want to get too technical. But
Yeah. Right.
He began excavating, and at the deepest point in the cavern that we've been able to uncover, he found a device, stone gears, for lack of a better term, that would work together, that when manipulated changed time in some way. When he he reported this to the Kaiser, as you would, and the Kaiser sent. It's not been long enough, has it?
That would have been the president or the
President,
chancellor. But
the
that's
chancellor.
fine.
yeah.
Sorry. The chancellor. He reported to the chancellor as as a good German citizen would, and the science division took over, and they have been attempting to harness the abilities of this cave for the might of the German military. About 6 months ago, I was assigned here, and one of the scientists proposed blending the ancient technology with modern technology in order to take some measurements.
Germans.
And to the best of our knowledge, locked the facility and the surrounding area, and he says, however big diameter circle or radius circle, whatever, into a 1 week time loop. That was, what did I say, 3 months ago. We were meant to broadcast a update via code every week, but we've been stuck ever since. That completely coincides with when it's off by a week.
Yeah.
They maybe missed the first broadcast. The German or British intelligence maybe missed the first broadcast, but everything else tracks. So the problem is exposure to the release of, let's call it, energy down inside the cavern causes humans to change. They revert to lesser forms, instinctual. They become instinct-driven beasts.
Side eye at Loveridge.
Yeah.
They'll look behind me.
Ancient vampires.
Ancient vampire secret.
So, as I said, the chamber where the device was first discovered originally was the extent of the change, but there has been a increase in the output. So every week, there's another burst of energy that gets closer to the surface, and anyone caught in that burst of energy is changed.
But outside of that burst, there's no change. So we could walk in there now, and we're not going to revert.
There has been there's been no observed changes in individuals who have been in that chamber when a burst did not happen, but I've experienced it myself. There, you can feel the energy. Like when you crossed over the barrier that you mentioned, that feeling hits you and stays with you more powerfully.
Random thought. This doesn't so much have to do with this gentleman, but you said the guy in the SS uniform that Loveridge choked to death was dying.
Hmm?
Did he have any visible wounds or anything?
Yeah, lots of bullets.
Okay.
All right. Was
I think the bullets might have contributed.
I don't remember that guy getting shot.
I shot
In
through
the-
a bunch of other guys.
When he
Okay.
after he drank the blood the first time, he stood up and mowed down.
so
everyone
it was
in
just
the
that guy
hallway.
that was.
He was just one of the guys that was in
Okay.
the hallway maintaining the facility. Says the hallway where you murdered a bunch of my men was where we kept our test subjects. We had to put down the last altered humans. You were going to become, the next test subjects to figure out what was going on. But as close as we are, if you don't cooperate and help us, at least you can. Like, maybe fresh eyes would be good because we are at a loss of what to do. And now we have roughly 6 days till the next event. And I don't know how high how much the event is going to, the area is going to increase the next time the week is up. We've tried shutting down the machine. We've tried disconnecting it. Something down there is locked in.
Can't turn it off and back on again.
Can't turn it back. Yeah, can't give it a hard reboot.
I think we all know the solution to this. Grenades.
No. You need something bigger. We need C4. We need demolition charges, something.
Or magic to close whatever's going on.
magic.
What's magic?
Who's this crazy guy?
Yeah,
What?
Who'd
jeez.
you guys?
What?
Oh.
You mean like, oh,
See
hey,
that guy
pick,
with the fangs?
pick a card, any card. Magic.
A little sleight of hand in front of the pit to hell, and that'll
Watch
close
me
it right
cut.
up.
Watch me cut this Nazi in half.
Sure, I don't. We'll do them all.
So, that's the situation we find ourselves in.
So what you're saying is we killed a bunch of Nazis today, and if we don't hurry up and stop this, we're just gonna have to kill them again.
No,
I think we get to kill them again.
no. Once you're dead, you don't come back.
Oh, good. Okay.
Every-
okay.
When
Okay,
when the burst happens, you will all go back to wherever you were when when the last one occurred,
Okay.
which was earlier today.
So those guys weren't walking through anything. It was just the time loop just restarting. That's
Yeah.
what we saw with those guys just appeared.
Okay.
So there's no portal or anything. I mean, there is like a portal to hell, more or less, but there's nothing outside the facility.
He radioed up to give the all clear, right?
He did.
Okay.
But he's like, yeah. I mean, I said all clear, but if somebody's going to come down and check if I don't report back up there, I'm offering you the opportunity to assist us.
And when we do that, what's our prize? Like captured by the Nazi
Yeah, we'll send you to a
concentration
a
camp. That
uh,
sounds fantastic.
POW camp.
So you're suggesting that we get turned into monsters or we get sent to our deaths. That's your proposal.
Yeah, pretty much. Death or death. I mean, that's
I'm gonna shoot this guy if no one. I mean,
No. We want to throw him into the hole first. Let's go see the hole.
no,
Let's see the
because then
hole.
he's gonna turn into a monster and try and kill us.
not for 6
Exactly.
days.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll be long gone in 6 days.
No, you won't.
We won't?
No,
don't-
you'll be at the front of the T, right in front of the base,
Yeah.
waiting for that truck to leave and come back.
Well, what happens if
That's
we
where
leave
you'll
the
be in
field
7 days.
completely?
So we'll be outside the
We
facility.
can't.
So great.
We can't leave.
Do you ask the question of the commander?
Yeah.
It says you can't leave. Once you've experienced the pulse, you cannot leave. That
Okay.
those 3 men that you tried to impersonate, I guess, they came in from the outside right as a pulse was happening, and they got trapped here.
So we got to plug up the hole to hell, or we're just stuck here.
If we can get my equipment back, I do have satchel charges.
We haven't tried blowing it up yet.
Kind of,
How is that not your first option?
What kind of explosives do you
Weapon?
have?
They're not Americans.
Whoa! I'm from New Zealand, sir.
No, the Germans are not Americans. That's why they didn't think to blow it up first.
Because we still want to harness the power for the
Yeah,
glory
we're
of the
well
German
past
of the Third
yeah,
Reich.
We're
and
well past that.
blah blah
Yeah.
blah. and Nazi propaganda.
What kind of explosives do you have on base?
Everything you can
Well, then
probably want. We're a military installation.
I've got a golden ticket.
I mean,
Who's good with demolitions?
I am.
Are you actually good with it?
I've got like a 60, 55.
More than half the time, I guess.
I compared to everyone else who I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I'm a
none of us-
35.
I mean, and the commander's like, I'm not really in favor of blowing it up. I would.
I'm
like
sorry.
to.
Did I?
I'm sorry.
Wait,
you don't
hold
get
on.
you don't get a vote.
You,
I
no,
mean,
no.
you need to kill me if that's
Everyone that has a gun gets a vote. Do you have a gun? Nope. No vote.
I can just pop this guy right now.
I mean, he's offering you a peaceful exit from this underground bunker that you're now in.
Until we.
Granted, if you agree to work with him.
Yeah, I'm not working with the Nazis.
No?
What?
Will we-
hang on?
Hey,
Sidebar,
so
gentlemen.
do these people remember reliving the time loops? Is it like Groundhog Day?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this Groundhog Day use?
Out of character. It is like Groundhog Day.
Okay. So you remember having lived the loop.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we do appear out there in 6 days, 6 days from now,
6
if we
days
appear
from
out
now.
at the T,
If we don't die first.
if we don't die first, and if Commander,
I may have misspoken. Were you at the T or were you at the lookout?
We were at the T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
then Schultze here will send a contingent of men to come find us.
Yeah.
So
But you could run. I mean, there's woods out there. You'd have a chance.
But if we
and
run,
he totally acknowledges that.
But if we run in 6 days, we're just going to be back at the T anyway, no matter
Right.
where we are.
But also his men would have to come out and find you again, and it would be, it would just be a continuous cat and mouse.
Okay, so Schultz
For all eternity.
Schultz is gonna die.
Yeah.
Schultz is not leaving this basement.
Do you tell him that, or is that out of
No.
character?
No,
Okay.
no, we can agree
How many men?
to work with them, and then when the hole's plugged up, who's to say where we go?
Cullen is winking. Winking.
How many men do you have on the base?
He gives you that number again.
Okay, so John, remind me what that number is.
Let's go with. Well, let's see. You've killed
Just like minus the ones that we.
minus the ones you just killed.
And the
Minus
one
11.
and the one whose throat you just ripped out.
Well, no, I mean that's included in the ones you just killed.
We killed 10.
Let's go with.
I just wanted to pay special attention to that.
Let's go with like 30.
So we've already killed a fourth of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we just turn this into a couple weeks vacation, killing Nazis.
I mean,
But if we
from
work,
what he's told you, you literally could just kill everybody on the base
Mhm.
and then deal with the problem in the hole. If
So we have
that's
to
what you want
kill-
to try to do.
so we can try to kill 30 people, or we can work with them, wink, and I don't say wink.
Right.
I just wink. And then we just have access to their demolitions freely, and we don't have to fight to get them. We just put them in, seal it up. That way we don't have to fight 2 battles to plug it up.
Yeah, but once it's blown, then we have to fight a battle either way.
Unless you.
We're not going to be around on the... I don't think it's a good idea to be on the base when it blows up for anybody.
Yeah, I don't really want to be standing right next to it when we push the button.
We all got to bone
Well,
out.
we have to stand next to it and then walk slowly away.
Right, so it can blow up in the
Coolly
background.
behind you,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think before we make that decision, this
Yeah.
is actually a really good place to call it for tonight. We will talk to you. Oh, don't forget, we have other podcasts over at nerdsdom.com, and we will talk to you guys next week.
And that will do it for us tonight on the Nerds Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Remember, you can email us at nerdsdomain@gmail.com or find us over on Facebook and Twitter at facebook.com/nerdsdomain and twitter.com/nerdsdomain. You can also check out our site at nerdsdom.com. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. You can head over to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. We want to thank Passion Nerdly for our music. Don't forget, you can support us at patreon.com/nerdsdomain and check out our shirts at TeePublic.